August 27th, 2018, and today I'm walking you through what I eat with gestational diabetes. So if you haven't checked out my gestational diabetes video that I made, my experience with it, definitely check that out. But today I'm going to be talking about just what I eat. This isn't going to be like normal vlog, but it's going to be vlog style. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys. First I'm going to go over the kind of food plan my dietitian had given me so that we can get an idea of how much I should be eating for what. And to keep in mind, we are going to be eating around 6 times today. So that's a lot for me, and you know, just for the video I'm actually going to be eating 6 times, but on an actual real day I tend to only eat 5 times, and I will talk to you about which meal I tend to not eat. So hopefully I can get it done. I have everything written down. I don't normally do this. I normally keep it kind of in my head, knowing what I'm going to eat ahead of time, but for the video I just wanted to write things down and make things easier because you guys can't see what's going on in this head. So she gave me this came in a packet. She gave me this food plan. These are kind of examples, but we're not going off these examples. What we're going to be looking at are what we should be eating here. So there's meal, which is breakfast, snack, meal, which is lunch, another snack, a meal, which is dinner, and then another snack. That's 6 times. So right now I'm about to eat breakfast, so we need to stew at least, or this isn't like what we have to do. It's just like what we really need to focus on is the starches and the fruits. That's what she told me. So 1 starch, 1 vegetable, 2 proteins, and 1 fat. And what I have is 1 starch, 1 vegetable, and 1 protein, no fat. And then for snacks, we're going to be working on 1 milk, 1 fruit, 1 protein. Then for lunch, we're going to be between 2 starches, 2 vegetables, 2 proteins, 2 fats. During snack, we'll do 1 milk, 1 fruit, 1 protein. And then during dinner, 2 to 3 starches, 2 vegetables, 2 proteins, 2 fats. And then for snacks, 1 milk, 1 starch, 1 protein. Now, I'm not going to go exactly off of what that is. I'm just, that's just a guide of like maximum. So she said what I have to focus on is my starches, not to eat too much, and my fruits and sugars, obviously. Protein and vegetables, I can eat as much as I want. There's no like limitations, she told me. So I'm now going to show you my list of what I'm going to eat in the day because she gave me this menu idea. So I went ahead and wrote my plan for the day. Now these are not going to be exact what these are, but they aren't going to exceed the starches or the fruits. And these are really easy meals that I made because I do not enjoy spending a whole lot of time in the kitchen and prepping. So these are all, or a majority of them are really easy to make. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I have planned for the day. So for breakfast, I plan to have cottage cheese, wheat thins, carrots. For a snack, we're going to make a smoothie. For lunch, we're going to have cheese ravioli and meatballs. After that, a snack, we're going to have cottage cheese, wheat thins, and grapes. For dinner, I'm going to have burger and fries. I might substitute the fries for carrots, but we shall see. I do have to make the French fries, so I just might stick to that. And then for a snack, at the end of the day, I'm going to have a half peanut butter sandwich. Now normally this snack is what I never make it to, just because after dinner I get the baby ready for bed and I get myself ready for bed and then I lay down, and being pregnant and all, I am exhausted and I'm not about to just get up to make a small snack when I'm not even hungry. Lots of these foods, I'm not necessarily hungry. I'm doing it out of necessity to make sure that I'm maintaining a proper diet. For example, the snacks. The snacks in the morning, so what I'm gonna have for breakfast isn't what I normally have. I normally have a bigger breakfast, or I skip breakfast altogether and just go straight into lunch and dinner. And normally that's like when I'm not pregnant, that's normally what I have, is lunch and dinner. I don't ever have breakfast just because it makes me hungry the entire day. Now with my diet, I'm not hungry, but I am ready to have a snack. After lunch, however, I'm not ready to have a snack, but I'm not ready to make dinner quite yet. And so I go ahead and make a snack. But after dinner, so let's just look at what breakfast looks like. I've got my cottage cheese. I'm using the baby's plate, which is perfect. So I've got my cottage cheese, wheat thins. So they have a serving size of 12 wheat thins. So I have 12 here. And then just a whole bunch of carrots. I did not measure out the carrots. So this is my protein, this is my starch, and this is my vegetable. I'm not doing fats, and I'm only doing 1 serving size of protein. I don't eat the cottage cheese on its own. I use the wheat thins to kind of scoop it up and eat it all together. It's a beautiful combination in my opinion. Cottage cheese on its own is not appetizing for me. So that's why I include the wheat thins, and since I only can have 1 serving of the wheat thins, I will only pair it off with 1 serving of the cottage cheese. But I'm pretty sure I've exceeded the amount of vegetables. So after an hour of eating my breakfast, I tested my blood. It came to the number 90, and that is good because it's supposed to be under 140, so we are in the clear. Right now I'm about to make my snack. My snack is supposed to be comprised of 1 milk, 1 fruit, and 1 protein. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. This is kind of a drink that I kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. So I'm going to be making a smoothie. I'm using my daughter's old puree machine. She doesn't eat the baby food anymore, and I really like the size of this, especially for smoothies, so I tend to use this more because it was kind of expensive. We're expecting maybe number 2, so I'll be using it for that, but for now I'm also using it for this. So for my smoothie, it's going to be made of blueberries. I've got a cup of blueberries, and then I'm going to actually be adding an espresso shot, so my coffee. So I'm kind of adding the coffee without actually having a cup of coffee. I'm integrating it in with my snack. And since I don't do well with protein, I'm actually adding a scoop of protein powder. This is not a weight loss, it's strictly to add protein into my diet. And for milk, I'm not using regular cow's milk. I'm going to be using the almond milk. This is unsweetened, and I really enjoy the taste of almond milk. Lots of people don't. So I'm going to go ahead and blend it. So after everything is blended, I get this amount. It's a lot. Today I'm going to be drinking it in my handy dandy Coffee Bean Beautiful cup, which I absolutely love. So I don't know, I think it's going to fill it up twice. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it up now, stick the rest into the fridge. Now it is lunchtime. It recommends 2 starches, 2 vegetables, 2 proteins, 2 fats. I'm not really doing that at all. I've got ravioli, cheese ravioli, and meatballs. I don't know the portions, but this does satisfy me, and it never really increases my blood sugar afterwards. So after an hour, I took my blood sugar and it came to 112, which is a little high, but it's been it was mostly pasta, so understandable, but still in good reasoning numbers because it has to be under 140. So now I'm working on snack. We need, or they recommend, 1 milk, 1 fruit, 1 protein, which I'm not really following. So what I've got here is similar to breakfast. I've got cottage cheese, wheat thins, and then some grapes. And then I didn't quite finish my snack from the earlier one, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish that. Now for dinner, there is 2 to 3 starches, 2 vegetables, 2 proteins, and 2 fats. I don't have any fats. I could add avocado, but I'm not willing to use the avocado I have. It's not quite ripe yet, but sometimes I do add avocado. I've got this burger. It's got mayonnaise, which is technically considered a fat, pickle, relish, and then some ketchup. And then I've got a burger with cheese and french fries. It's not, well, these are a good amount of french fries, but that's all I'm going to have. And if I feel like I need more, which normally I don't, I'll have some carrots. So an hour after dinner, my readings came to 114, still under the 140, but still higher than what I'm normally used to. But we are getting later on into the pregnancy, so hormones are changing, and it's still not bad. So I went ahead and made my snack for my bedtime snack, which I am never used to. I tend to try to not eat before bed. So I don't think I've ever actually had a bedtime snack, but for the video's sake, I am doing it. And then it wasn't hard at all. It was a matter of just getting up and doing it, which sucked, but I did it. It's just a simple peanut butter sandwich. I just one bread, peanut butter, and then folded it in half. I'm gonna enjoy that while laying down. So the only thing I've really changed in my diet overall is breakfast, and then actually incorporating snacks. Sometimes I will have snacks, but they're not like the good snacks. They're like chips or something that's just around, or like something that I really feel like I would have. I haven't done it in like 3 weeks, but you know, if I will, I'm not going to restrict myself, because it's not, as long as my sugar levels are just low, or not too high, not low. So my lunch, you saw, was just very plain and simple and easy. My dinner was too, my sugar levels were not too high, and it was just the breakfast that I've changed. I've gone from eating less sweet stuff to eating more savory stuff, more protein filled, which isn't my cup of tea, but I gotta do what I gotta do for my baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this. This is all I've eaten for the day. I didn't want to have some of the baby's grapes that I gave for her, but I decided against it. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if this was helpful, please let me know. I would love to know. And if you think that I should add something, and I really want something just simple, easy, and of course inexpensive, just go ahead and let me know. But that's about it. I do more pregnancy updates and vlogs and other random things like this. So you can check me out in my next video. See you then.